Hi, everybody.
Hey,
It's Christine and Tina, ladies of the Lanai. I'm Christine.
I'm Tina.
And we are out on my Lanai, as indicated by the hummingbird picture. So today we have with us a really special guest, Jeanne Rogers. She is we're gonna do Ask a Villager with her. But before we get started, we just want to remind everybody, please make sure that you like and subscribe and share out the content if you see something you think others would be interested in. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, Jeanne, we're going to do Ask a Villager with you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then after we do that, we're going to talk about a very special club that Jeanne is highly involved with. So, watch our next video with Jeanne after this one. All right.
Thank you.
So, Jeanne, would you introduce yourself to the audience and then tell us what your status is?
Okay, my name is Jeanne Rogers, and I'm from Connecticut. I've been here in the villages for 7 years, going on 7 years, and I'm very involved in a lot of different things here, especially the writing club that's located here in the villages.
All right. And that's what we're going to talk about in our next video with Jeanne is the Writers Club. So you won't believe how interesting it is. So anyway, are you married, single?
Married, I have 3 wonderful children. They're all up in Connecticut, where I am originally from. I have 2 grandchildren, and they're wonderful. They're all wonderful.
Are they the best grandchildren ever?
They are the best.
And what village do you live in?
I live in the village of Fenny.
Okay.
That's a beautiful little village, and a lot of people are very close. When you first come down here, it's like you create a whole group that you're bonded by the very fact that you're moving in together.
Mhm.
And when you do that, you keep these friends, stay with you.
And Fenny's nice because don't they have like the walking trails and things
They
too?
have-
It's a little more naturey than.
Yeah, they have that beautiful nature trail. You can go through the trail and you can see alligators and beautiful birds. And back there, it leads to the back of the rec center. And the restaurant is back there as well. It's a beautiful spot.
And the pool, Fenny Pool is really nice
The
too.
family pool is beautiful.
It's is it the only pool in the villages that's got that like
Beach entry.
beach entrance is another word for it. Zero, something like that. But
Zero
it-
entry?
But like you can put a baby in the pool because the water can
Yes.
be like that,
Yes.
that shallow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you can order food, right?
You can
So
order
it's
food
really-
and
yeah.
sit out there and.
That's another reason why people like the Fenny.
Yeah, because the restaurant's right attached. It's kind of like the country club pools where you can, the restaurant is attached to the pool, but this one, it's not, you don't have to belong to the,
Correct.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just a family. Anybody can go.
yeah. It's unique in the villages, for sure. So do you consider yourself a snowflake, a snowbird, or frog?
I don't like any of those things.
All right.
I would not consider myself a frog. I think that's terrible.
What would be your new word for it since you're a writer extraordinaire?
Yeah, you have the words.
Oh, geez, that's good. I just
Okay.
love. I'm a sunshine person.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. I love the sun. I love the warmth, and yeah, there's other good reasons why I'm here. But
All right, she's a sunshiner.
yeah,
Sunshine, or snowflake, snowbird, or
And
sunshiner. So are you retired, working part-time?
I've been retired for quite some time now. In my previous life, I worked for a very large pharmaceutical company, and within that company, I filed international and U.S. patents for that company and maintained their patent portfolio. Very stressful. So I retired pretty early, and my husband did not. But eventually he was not fired, but laid off. With
Laid off.
100 other people all at one time. And that's what precipitated our moving here to Florida, was that particular incident.
I think a lot of times that happens too, something unexpected in somebody's life, and they're ready to make a change, and then they
Yeah.
come to the.
Oh, we cried a lot because we didn't want to leave Connecticut. My children are all there.
Yeah.
But you do what you gotta do. Life
Yeah.
happens, roll with it.
Yeah, that's a common feeling is that, you know, you might be ready for a new chapter, but you don't want to leave.
Right.
That's a strong
Exactly.
pull,
Yeah.
I think, especially for women, because
Absolutely.
they don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had a beautiful home there. Not that we don't have one here, but we were so entrenched there. It's hard to leave something that you love so much
And have a lot of memories.
and have a lot of memories.
This is a really good topic. I mean, so how did you find that you were able to sort of mediate that?
It took me a while.
Mhm.
It really did. I was here a year and still looking at real estate up in Connecticut, figuring I'm going to go back. I'm gonna go back. So it really took me a long time to adjust to this new life.
Right.
Thankfully, though, I met a lot of wonderful people here, and that really was kind of.
Do your children and grandchildren visit you?
My daughter's coming down in a couple of months.
There you go.
So yeah, and we even talked to them about it and said, "What do you think? Do you think we should move back?" Because my husband always looks at the real estate up there. And my daughter says to me all the time, "No, Mom, we love where you are." Because of course they love coming and visiting with us. So, we go to Disney and there's so much to do
Right.
around here. So for them, it's like I get a vacation.
Yes.
I'm not paying a lot to stay down there for a week.
Yes.
And I get to see all these wonderful places.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And maybe you're even cooking for them.
Absolutely.
I went to Disney Springs for the first time Friday. I haven't been to Disney since I moved here, so I haven't been in a really long time. But Disney Springs, you don't have to have the ticket, right, to go in.
It's free.
And there's all kinds of entertainment and restaurants
Yeah.
and bars.
Yeah, it's
and
really a
things.
great little place.
It's
Yeah.
still a Disney experience.
It
even though
is.
There's no.
It is.
Well, there's that one ride there, the
parrot.
balloon ride.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my daughter's coming in a month, and she's already texted me. What are you making for us?
What are you making? You got
Send requests. Did she send requests?
I told she wants fish tacos.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I got
Okay. Okay. So, what is you're gonna switch to like things around the villages?
Okay.
Do you have a favorite venue for live music and dance? And do you like either one of those two things?
I've been to all the major ones. I've been all the squares, including Sawgrass. I like them all. I'm looking forward to seeing what Eastport will have to offer, but there's so many different types of music. There's a fella that has an electronic violin or fiddle or something. I can't remember.
Greg
Greg
Warren.
Warren.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's
They're actually playing tonight
where?
at Brownwood. Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
He's very popular. I mean, the band is popular, but he's very
He's
popular.
so talented. Yeah.
Is that your favorite band? You
Would say
think?
that'd be my favorite band. Yeah.
Okay. What about, we're going to talk about food in and around the
Okay,
villages. Do you have a favorite place for pizza?
Yeah, we enjoy Paisanos the best.
They're popular.
They are popular, but there's one up in Lake Sumter, Bravo, and their pizza is very good too. It's just farther, that's all.
So you're from Connecticut, and Connecticut pizza is also kind of along the lines
It's a
of what
New
Tina and I
Yeah.
are used to.
Yes.
She said it, not me.
Yeah.
It's New York pizza.
And there's nothing quite like it. You'd have to go back home to get it.
Correct.
Yeah. That's the way it is.
And if you were going to go out and splurge, is
Yeah.
there a restaurant in the villages or outside of the villages that you would like to do that at?
I think Nancy Lopez is probably one of the best places to eat here, without a doubt. Outside the villages, it depends on what you want. Lots of people like, fish, fresh fish. Everybody talks to me about Fish Camp. I've been there once, and it is good. So it really depends on what you want to eat.
Where is that?
It's down 441 all the way, almost into Ferris. Am I
Okay.
talking Ferris that way?
Down
Down
not sure.
Outdora?
I don't know my directions.
Yeah, me neither. I just go.
I know, you get on that road, you go
Don't pay
south,
attention.
it's on the left.
I've heard of it. I've seen it. I just can't tell you where it is either. That's
It's
right.
very good,
Yeah.
it's very good.
Yeah, fish camp. Okay,
camp.
so it's not like if you're fishing, you camp there. It's a restaurant.
No, it's
It's a tricky little name, isn't it? Okay. Do you have a favorite place for breakfast or brunch?
Well, we're real close to Reveille.
Mm.
Actually, really, I think their lemon blueberry crepes are like, I love them. And I really like the lemon blueberry pancakes. They're very, very sweet, and, a little bit much. But yeah, that's probably one of our favorite places for breakfast.
Okay. And When you first moved here, why did you land in Fenny? Did you look around, or like what made you choose that area?
That's an interesting question because there wasn't a whole lot. Strangely enough, it's not like now where there's a tremendous amount available. When we came down, which is, I mean, it's going on, it'll be 8 years in May. And when we came down, there was not a lot. We had a wonderful realtor. She took us to Fenny, and all around there was dirt.
I was just gonna say, there probably was nothing around there.
There was nothing there, and there was very few available even in Fenny.
Did that bother you?
It didn't bother me, but I was worried about being able to find something in our price range because we didn't have a lot to choose from, you know. And it was really strange because when we walked into the house that we have now, our realtor said to us, "I don't understand why this house hasn't sold." I said, "Because the right person hasn't walked into the house, that's probably why." But yeah, it was a little bit different when we came down then. I think Fenny was like the last village that they really concentrated a lot on, you know, making it somewhat different, you know, and they did a good job. A lot of people want to be back in Fenny.
And what about the fact that you weren't close to a lot of amenities, though? Because that's what people struggle
It was
with.
disconnected as
Yes,
well. Like
that
you
was
couldn't get.
No, it
Was that
wasn't.
an issue at all, or?
Sure,
Oh, yeah.
it was an issue because they told us that we would be having a Publix within a year. It took two.
That's Magnolia Plaza?
Magnolia Plaza. It took a long time. And that road there, which is Warm Springs, you wouldn't believe what that looked like when we first came. Might as well have been a dark, you know, dirt road.
Wow.
It's that, you know, we would go up, of course, to Lake Deaton to do our shopping or whatever else we wanted to do. Even if we wanted to go to Burnwood, we would use that road.
You'd have to take the car.
Right.
You couldn't take a golf cart.
No, you
at the
couldn't.
time.
You had to take a car. And it was interesting because we would go up to Brownwood to, you know, enjoy the entertainment. And we would be coming down Warm Springs, and my girlfriend in the back seat could say, "Look for the yellow sign because your headlights will light up this yellow sign, and that's where we have to make the left-hand turn."
That's how I give directions to.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
So if you were gonna start all over again, would you still choose that area? Or would you, now that you see more, would you choose someplace different?
Oh, no. Some of the other areas are nice. I think Eastport is a big deal. And I know a lot of people like that idea, but I tell you, we really, after being here a while and kind of scooting around all places, I don't think I'd moved out of town. I don't think I like town.
Interesting. And that's your one and only move, is just moving to Fenny. You haven't moved
I
inside.
haven't moved. I understand people sometimes move 2-3 times in here, and I'm like, yeah, really? How does that happen? But no, we probably won't do that.
So now that they have
And now since we have one Powerball, we're really gonna do that.
I told all my friends, I was playing Powerball, and I said, if I win, I'll buy you any house you want.
Well, yeah, right.
Any house you want.
Yeah.
So now that they've built up Warm Springs and the golf cart pad, do you have a golf cart?
Yes.
Do you have gas or electric?
Yeah, we have a gas one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys golfers?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ever since I fractured my foot in 2 places, I'm very sad. It's like, go.
Do you have a favorite place that you take visitors, whether it's your children, your grandchildren, friends? Do a lot of your friends from Connecticut come to visit?
Yes, that's a good question. You know, the Fenney Grill is a good place to eat, but I wouldn't necessarily take guests there. There's so many really good places to go. Like I had mentioned, Nancy Lopez, then there's Arnold Palmer. There's a lot of other really, really nice places.
Do you take them to the squares for
Absolutely.
people watching or
Yeah.
fun when you know if like Greg Warren is playing or something like that? Like you have to hear that band.
I tell you that when I bring people there that have never seen this before, it's like, oh my God, what is going on? It's an experience. It's an experience.
And you know, Fenny, to those restaurants that you mentioned,
It's a ride.
Lopez and Palmer, that's a ride.
That's a
So
ride.
it's really, you know,
It is a destination.
it's a destination, but it's interesting to hear that you don't have to stay in your own little
Absolutely.
area. That's a good half hour, 40 minutes in the car
Sure is.
for you.
But it also has your guests see what the village is all about. Riding up Buena Vista, it's a beautiful ride.
It is.
You get to see what has been created down here, which is
Right.
really beautiful.
Do you have a favorite pool then? And then
Yes.
we'll say golf course, but pool.
I do have a favorite pool.
Are you biased?
Yes, I am.
Fenny Grill, let me guess.
It's located in my backyard. Yeah, but I've been in a lot of the different pools. The Fenny's family pool is beautiful if you've got kids.
What about a favorite golf course?
I've got two. I love Gray Fox. It's out in nowhere and there's lots of trees and
And
whatnot.
it's close to Fenny.
And it's and the other one I really like a lot is Lowlands.
Yeah.
And Lowlands, we were there not too long ago before I went to Rover Club. And the fellow in the booth said that Lowlands is probably the most popular one. You can't, it's hard to get on to Lowlands. Everybody likes it.
It is, because it's right next to Edna's, but the tea time lady, you know how you call up and ask them a question? I think they had told that either they told us or the Good Gulp, but said that Lowlands last year, they track it, but was the most played, yes, course ever. What's your favorite club or clubs?
My golf clubs?
No, sorry.
Oh, what do you think that?
Social club. Social athletic club.
Social club. I
You
started.
can give a couple because we know.
Yeah. Well, when I first came down here, a girlfriend of mine started me on this colored pencils club,
Oh,
which I absolutely loved, and I created a lot of beautiful things. I have to get back to it. As a matter of fact, I have things that are halfway done that have to be completed. So, yeah, that I think would be my favorite club. We also do local, like our own neighbors. We get together once a week and we have a game night. So that's really, really, really
what
nice.
games do you play?
We play, you name it, mahjong. We play.
She's a mahjong.
I love playing mahjong. It hates me, and actually, really, I don't
It's
love
tough.
it.
It's
I'm
not.
lying.
I always say I'm not smart enough for mahjong. 'Cause
I'm lying. I hate it, but I play it because all my friends really like it, and I sit down and I bitch and moan about it. But I play it. I play it.
Do you have any other clubs?
Not that I could think of off the top of my head.
Okay. And then along that lines, do you have any favorite activities?
I do. I mean, I love to play golf. I mean, that's the biggest activity.
Were you a golf player before you came?
No, I used to. My father used to laugh at me because I said, "Dad, turn on the golf. I need to take a nap." And now
Sure.
I'm anxious to actually watch it, and I love to play the game. Yeah,
So there's hope for people who come. There's a lot of women who come. They've never played.
but you can
You can learn
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and you can
You can enjoy it.
enjoy it.
Yep, because it's not just playing a game. It's really very social.
Mhm.
Very social.
Do you play championship too?
No, my husband will play the championship, but I only play the nine.
Does he have a favorite championship course?
He's been on a couple, and you're pressing me because
Okay.
there's one right down here. I forget what it's called.
Southern Oaks.
That's the one he's played. Yeah, so.
She's our ambassador.
Thank you.
Yeah, I work there. Yeah.
Oh.
That's where I work.
Yeah.
What would you say is your best kept secret in the villages?
Oh, you mean not mine, but the villages.
Either way.
Well, if you want to tell us
I
a
don't-
secret, you can.
Dish.
Best kept secret in the villages. Oh my gosh, that's a tough question.
Like something that maybe people don't know is here,
Yeah.
or
Something you might be a little reluctant to tell because then everybody else will know.
there.
yeah.
Gosh, you guys are pressing me here, and I can't come up
She
with.
got no
I
secrets.
got no secrets.
She's
No.
an open book.
Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I'm missing out on something.
Oh,
It's not good.
Okay, how about this? What's something that you do or go to that you're like, how come people aren't here doing this or enjoying this?
Oh, that's interesting.
This is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can say this, but it's not in the villages.
Okay,
Things
what's
that
nearby?
I've gone to Chase Sanctuary a couple of times.
Okay.
And a lot of people have not been there. And if you haven't been there, it's quite the experience.
And where is that?
It's right down in Webster. It's down 301. It's not far.
And what's there?
Oh my gosh. It's run by a couple of ladies. They take in rescued animals.
Of any sort?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. And then you can get to play with the lemurs. They have lemurs there. They have special events where you can do yoga with the lemurs or you could do painting with the lemurs. Yeah.
I'm always afraid of monkeys jumping on my head or something. I've been on safaris and stuff, and I'm like, don't let a monkey jump on my head.
I can show you some pictures of monkeys on my head.
Oh no, not for me. What's your best advice for making friends and meeting new people here?
Well, I think the best thing is to join in some kind of a group, or either that, or have some friends introduce you to more friends. I mean, we used to play bunco every single week. Now that's another fun thing to do. So you're going to meet people, whether or not you like to do it. Also, too, I'm sure every rec center has a game night. They all have a game night, and that's a great way to meet people as
Just
well.
go in, right?
Just
You
go
don't
in,
have to have
sit
an
down,
appointment, you
and
don't have to have a friend, you don't have to have.
I haven't met anybody who's been, unwelcoming. Everybody's always been nice.
What's something you learned after you moved here?
Something I learned, I guess I learned I could play golf. Other than that, I did learn that it was not a bad place to be. I mean, I was kind
How
of,
did you hear about the villages?
we had a friend, my husband obviously was in a layoff, and we had a friend that came over, he was talking to us, and they said, you really should investigate this place because it's the best place to live in terms of retirement, the cost of living, the whole 9 yards. And I said, all right. My sister was already in Florida. So I came down and I said to her, I said, we would be doing ourselves a disservice. We just didn't go to the villages and scope it out to see what it's all about. So that's really how we got down here.
And the rest was history?
And the rest is history.
Well, then on that note, what's something you wish you knew before you moved here?
I really do wish I knew that there would be no end. There is no end in sight.
Of building.
Of
You mean
building. Yes, there's no end in sight. I mean, there used to be a joke when we first moved here that they're going to have a monorail running from the villages to Disney.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's out of the question. And for a golf course, a golf path all the way down. So, yeah.
So complete this. You'll never believe it, but in my life before the villages, I
would never even have dreamed that I would have been in Florida because I spent a great deal of my life saying, I don't really want to live in Florida.
And how do you feel about Florida now?
It's a beautiful place to be, at least where we are here.
Central Florida.
In Central Florida, we looked up weather situations, and actually, you wouldn't believe it, but Central Florida is one of the places on the eastern seaboard that has the best weather conditions in terms of nasty things.
Yeah,
like
disasters.
Disasters. We don't have that.
Yeah.
And I was surprised when I read that.
And then what do you wish the villages had? Is there anything you think they could use?
Wow.
If you could blink your eyes.
Geez. I don't know. I'm a big animal lover, so I probably would come up with something. I like the dog parks, but I kind of stay away from them a bit. But I'm not sure. Something more for the kids. There's not as much for the kids as I think I'd like. They have that summer camp thing.
Yeah, they have during the year,
Yeah, they
like
have some
vacation
things.
weeks, they have camps.
But, they don't have
One little playground
That's right,
over
that's
in
it.
Sumter, maybe more playgrounds, kind of stuff like that.
Maybe that.
I mean, they have the family pools, but
More.
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, I think Eastport will be.
I think it's going to be phenomenal. I mean, from what I've seen, with the pictures and people talking about it, I can't wait till it opens. I mean, it looks like it's going to be great. I was really surprised at how wonderful Middleton was. Middleton's a great little place.
And they're
to go
still
visit.
filling things in.
And they're just beginning, really. Yeah.
It amazes me. I don't know who's thinking up these things.
City
But-
planners, like you go to college to be a city planner, wouldn't it be a dream job?
Sure.
To be able to
Who's the
create
master
from
planner?
nothing,
Planner.
build up a little mini Florida metropolis.
And they're doing a wonderful
plan.
job.
Yeah.
I thought, one of the first things that I thought about when we came down here that we thought was spectacular is that you've got a main drag, like, let's say, 466, which is a huge road. And on both sides of the road are businesses. There's tons of them, restaurants, banks, you name it. There's a sub-road in the back of these. So you don't have to fight to get off that main drag to get into any of these businesses. You just go to that back road that runs parallel, and you can get into all these. I thought that was genius.
Yeah, like the plazas.
Yes.
They'll have like a service road.
A
That's what we
service
call
road
it
in the
back.
back.
You call it a
Yeah,
service
it
road.
just, it was genius.
Do you wonder if did they recruit people from Disney? You know, like the master planners of who's
And I was
looking at the big
I was
long-term
I
vision.
was told that Sumter was
Yeah.
designed by a Disney individual planner. I don't
Yeah,
know how
because
true
some
that
of those
is.
buildings, even at Brownwood, some of the buildings are meant to look like something else. And they'll have a
Yes.
washed out sign like, Odell's Dentistry.
Yes,
It never
it
was,
was there,
but it
right.
looks like
Like
there
it
was. So it and the little storytelling signs in the
Yes,
front that look
yes.
like they're
Yeah.
historical.
Yeah, it's
They're
really cool.
not.
They're not.
It's just meant to look like it is. So
Right.
I'm building a little bit of a fantasy. So when they say, that we're like the Disneyland for retirees,
Yeah, it does make sense. I think Brownwood's
that's far from
name
the truth.
was built on the Morse family location where they came from.
In Michigan, I think, yeah,
Mhm.
like Lake.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's cool.
Yeah, and they say Sumter is supposed to look a little bit like a Cape Cod
Yes,
situation.
or a beachy.
or a beach town, or
It's pretty, very, very
and
pretty.
Eastport probably has something it's modeled after.
All of them are tied back to something of their Michigan
back
life.
in Michigan,
Is that right?
yeah. Although they're calling Eastport, they want to say it's sort of like a European style because they've made some streets only walkable, and they've made the
That's great.
stores sort of close together.
I keep driving through the areas that you can, like once or twice a week now, because I live across the street,
Wow.
and just to see like what's
going on?
what's going on,
What's
anything
happening
new?
today?
Can I tell what's everybody wants to know what that one building on the corner that looks like a movie theater.
Yeah, the Art Deco
Yes.
style
Yeah,
building.
what is
Everyone's
It does look
dying.
like a-
Exactly, everyone's dying to
We
know
don't
what
know.
is it.
What is it
But
gonna
they don't
be?
tell you because they want you to keep
That's great. Yeah,
talking about it.
it's pretty impressive. Overall, the place is pretty impressive. And once you get adjusted, like myself, it's really worthwhile.
Yeah.
Worthwhile.
All right, so that's it for now, I guess.
Yeah.
Anything else? No. Okay. So again, watch our another video that we have with Jeanne Rogers on a really interesting club that she is very, very involved with, and you're going to watch it to see. But for now, don't forget again to like and share our videos. Tina and I really appreciate when you guys do that, and that we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.